Good day, friends, and welcome back to another day of computers. I've got a new lesson for you. We are going to call this one Pictures 3 Ways. Start by opening a new tab because that gives you the Google Apps button, and then I want you to create a brand new Google Doc. As always, the first thing I want you to do is to change the name, and we're going to name this one Pics 3 Ways, and I want you to put your initials after it. My initials are MDH. So I'm going to save that. And then on the next line, I want you to type the title, Things I Like. We're going to do something different this time. We are going to select it, and we are going to use the styles. And I want you to give it a title style. Notice that I already made it size 26 in one nifty step. And then I want you to switch to the center align choice. Now, with you watching my video, you will have your document on half the screen, and notice when you do that, you can't see the center align. What you do is click these three dots, and then it lets you see the rest of the tools. So there is the center align, like I show you. Then I'd like you to also pick a cool font that stands out, and then reviewing things we did the other day, I want you to also choose a text color that is awesome. I'm going to pick one of the blues. I'm going to press enter, and notice it already switched to normal text instead of the title. That is exactly the way I want it to work. We're going to add things I like in a nifty table. So look under your insert and go to table, and I need you to make this time a 3-column by 4-row table. We are going to add pictures in these boxes 3 different ways. The first one is called URL. The second one is with search. And then the last one is going to be called upload. Select them. And then because they are headings, let's center them. Notice I have shrunk my screen so it is more like yours is because you're watching these movies. And there's the down arrow so I can align them center. I am also going to use bold. I'm going to change them to a font size of 14 so they show up even better. And then last but not least, I'm going to grab this area. I'm going to click on the little dots for the more with that area selected. That is super important. And find the background color. And I want to make it a light background color. So use anything on the top 2 rows. I'm going to do this bluish again. And now I've got a real nifty area for my items to go in. And now my table looks super sharp and I'm ready to insert pictures. Let's learn how to insert a picture with a URL. It is simple. You click Insert Image and we are going to find the URL choice. So there is a place to paste a URL. So here's how you find a URL. Start a brand new tab. It should take you right to Google. And then in the first box, type something you think is super cool. I am a huge fan of the lions, so I'm going to type lions and press enter. I want to switch from all things to images. Now it shows a lot of lions, but I want to find a Detroit lion. When you see the picture you like, click on it. Do not use the small picture. On the big picture, right-click it, and then look through the list of choices and find Copy Image Address. That is the URL. Real quickly, URL means Uniform Recess Locator, which just says the address of the cool thing you're looking for. So I'm going to go back to my Pics 3 Ways, and I'm going to right-click and paste that URL in. If the picture shows up, it was an okay picture to use, and you can hit Insert. If the picture does an error, you just need to delete it and find a different one. So you need to do this process 3 times, finding 2 more images that you want to put in the URL box. When you've completed your URL choices, you can continue with the search trick. The search trick works like this. Insert image, and this time we're going to search from the web. Notice it brings up a little box, and this time you can pick something else you think is cool. I am going to add sailboats because I enjoy sailing. And when you find an image that you think is nifty, this looks a little bit like the sailboat that I have at my mother-in-law's, and you can simply insert it that easily in the box. When your items show up, if they are large, make sure you shrink them so they fit in this nice little area. Use that nifty search technique 3 times to add 3 more cool things with that technique. And then move on to the upload trick. The last technique I want you to master uses the images again. So go back to your Google search, go up to the top and search for something else that you think is cool. You can pick anything that you think is cool, that is school appropriate. I like spare ribs. Once again, click on the small picture. Find the large picture. Right click on it, and this time we're going to save the image as. When you save it, it'll ask where you want to put it. I'm going to just put mine in the downloads folder. Check the name and hit save. Return to our amazing document. And then in the upload box, we are going to hit insert image and we are going to choose upload from computer. You need to switch to your downloads folder. And then in downloads, find the one that you just got. Once you've got all of your pictures added, I want you to go below the table, press enter, and I want you to find the bulleted list and add a bulleted list. If you want to use the fancy arrows to pick a cool bulleted list, you may, but I want you to simply describe the 3 techniques down below. For instance, URL, where we right-click and copy the image address and then paste it using the insert URL. Notice when you press enter, it automatically gives you the next bullet. Search, where you choose insert, then image. Then search the web and simply find the one you think is awesome. And then the upload trick, where you find the image using Google. Click it once to view the real image and then right-click and choose Save Image As to put it on your computer. When you've completed something similar to that, press Enter, delete the last star, press Enter again, and then type this sentence, my favorite technique of the 3 is, and describe which one you like the most and tell me why. When yours is completed, make sure you have 9 pictures. Make sure you have finished this last sentence, and then you may return to our classroom and you may turn in the assignment. So under classwork, you can see that there is a lesson 2 that is due. When you click on it, click the word view assignment, and then you want to add from your Google Drive. When you choose Google Drive, it may show up in recent. If not, you can visit it on My Drive, and you can add it to the project. Once it is up there, you may hit turn it in so that it is ready for me to grade. When you've got that done, you may continue with the explorations that I've already shown you in our classroom. Good work, and I hope you're excellent now at working with Pics 3 different ways.